Hey guys, welcome to MCrider. We're going to do another one of our ride-along videos this week where I'll let you hop on the motorcycle with me and we'll talk about some things as I see them out on the road, and we'll deal in particular with 18-wheelers and how to deal with those on the highway, because I had a few incidents come up with those and we'll talk about those. I'm going to share with you an embarrassing incident that happened to me. In fact, it happened right after I bought the Road King, so I'll show you what happened and we'll see if you have any clues on what I could have done different in that situation. And we're going to give away our hat. A couple weeks ago I had you enter a contest in the comments if you wanted to, and we'll pick a random winner that can win an MCrider hat just like this one. Hey, welcome to MCrider. My name's Kevin, where I host a weekly video here on MCrider every Friday morning with motorcycle training videos to help make you a better rider. If you want to get more involved, support us on Patreon at mcrider.com/support, and you'll get access to the field guide where I provide exercises for you to work on your skills on any open parking lot. So a couple of weeks ago, we did a video on hearing protection, and I had you guys leave in a comment what you thought I was saying at one portion of the video. Got a lot of comments on that, and I ran them through a YouTube random comment picker, and we found a winner. And it was no big secret what I was saying there. I was pointing at my hat several times. All I was saying is if you want a free hat, just leave a comment, something about the hat in the comment section, and you'd be eligible for that. So we'd pick a random winner from there. I'm going to bring up on the screen so you guys can see me picking the winner. And it looks like Sarge was our winner. So Sarge, if you will contact me at the contact form at mcrider.com/about. There's a contact form on there. Shoot me an email and we'll get a hat made for you and shipped directly to your home. So shoot me an email through there. Let me know your contact information and we'll get that happening for you. So this week we're going to do another ride-along video. I think this is the third one we've done in this series and they've been really popular. So let's go over there. We'll hop on the motorcycle. We'll go for a ride and I'll tell you a few things that I see out on the road, and I'll share that one embarrassing moment for you right after I bought the Road King. Something embarrassing kind of happened on there. I'll share that with you, and we'll talk about what we see as we go for a ride. Here I am on the Tenere, and we're out for a ride, and I'm getting ready to merge onto the freeway. Sometimes you get lucky and there's a nice big open space. Sometimes you get unlucky and an 18-wheeler pulls in just as you're about ready to merge. So you're kind of stuck merging onto the freeway and getting in behind this 18-wheeler. I hate being behind these because they block your view up the road. If they have a blowout on their tire, they send large chunks of rubber flying, and any road debris that they run over, they're going to kick that up into the air and could be a possible hazard for you as well. So that's what's good about riding a motorcycle. You can roll on the throttle if you got an empty spot, change lanes, and get around them. You don't want to hang out around these 18-wheelers out on the freeway. So when you find these out on the interstate and you need to get around them, two things you want to consider: your following distance between you and the vehicle in front of you, and then rolling on the throttle to get around the truck. So you saw I went from 69 to about 79 miles per hour, then back down to the speed that I wanted to ride at after I got around the truck. So you don't want to hang out around them, get around them as quick as possible, but you want to maintain that following distance between you and the vehicle in front as well. That brings us to following distance. Anytime I discuss riding on the freeway and I talk about maintaining a 2 to 3 second following distance, I get this comment:
"Where I live, if you leave a gap, somebody will pull right out in front of you. So I don't leave a gap, I ride right up on the bumper in front of me."
Well, riding on the freeway is not a turf battle. You've got to maintain that 2 to 3 second following distance so you can see up the freeway and so you don't have to react to hazards at the last second. It's only by maintaining that following distance that you can adjust to hazards on the road rather than reacting. So if the car pulls over in front of you and fills the gap, roll off the throttle for a quarter mile, get your following distance back to where it should be, and keep riding down the road. Here was another situation where I had developed a good following distance between me and the vehicle in front of me, that 18-wheeler you can see up the road. But instead of driving like he was in an 18-wheeler, this guy was driving like he was in a Miata, because he was changing lanes frequently. And here he gets over to the lane to the right. That allows me to roll on the throttle. But as I approach the vehicle, he changes lanes again, coming back over into my lane. We talk a lot about road strategy here on MCrider. And road strategy is going to allow you to reduce the number of incidents or near incidents that you're involved in. Here I was in this situation where this truck is pulling back over into my lane. I'm going 72 miles per hour. You can see my right hand. I'm not applying the brakes at all. But let's move forward a few more frames. One of the road strategies that we've talked about is being able to stop your motorcycle in the distance that you can clearly see up the road. That truck momentarily blocked my entire view of the freeway up ahead. So I squeezed on the brakes, went from 72 miles per hour down to below 50 miles per hour. I downshifted into fourth gear so that I would be ready for any hazards and any cars that came up from behind as well. Was there a hazard in the road? Well, in this instance, no, but you always want to put yourself in a position, if you can, to be prepared for it. The more you ride with good strategy, the fewer incidents or near incidents you're going to face on a daily basis. So in case you had any thoughts that I was a perfect rider, this will remove all doubts from you. This was right after I bought the Road King. I was going over to a plastic shop in Dallas, and the guy was going to cut that front windshield down for me to reduce the height a bit. Now, I know I'm going to get questions on this. My phone is mounted via a magnet. It's not going anywhere. And I wasn't looking down at it. I get audio directions through the helmet, or through my Bluetooth into the helmet. So I'm pulling up a little classic rock here. Let's see, I can't remember what I was playing that day. Looked like I had some Eagles going, some Boston, man, you can't go wrong with Boston. So I was playing a little Boston. I had my map giving me directions, and I'd stopped for lunch at Panda Express, and I can almost bet that I had the orange chicken. So I look over my left shoulder and everything's clear. Look over my right shoulder, everything's clear. Back over my left shoulder, everything's clear. I start backing out. Boom. What was that? Probably the lowest speed motorcycle accident you'll ever see. But I actually backed my motorcycle up into a car, and I have no idea where the guy came from. So I get off the bike, check to see if it left a mark on me. No, everything looks good, nice and clean. Look back at the guy, have no idea where he came from in that white truck, wave at him, and we're on our way. So not a huge accident, but probably the slowest accident you can find on YouTube. And a little bit of an embarrassing moment for me. So after my near-death experience here, we get out on the road, we head over to the plastic shop, and this guy cut my windshield down took about 4 inches off the top of it. And I can see over the top of that without it being in the way now, which is where I like it to be. But this just proves you can try to do everything right and you can still be at fault. So you always want to try to keep traction, speed, and reserve for those what-if moments. Having a good road strategy will pay you back with a lot of safe miles. Sometimes it's the incident that you never even knew could have possibly occurred, but because of your road strategy, you rode on through without an issue. But sometimes, in spite of our best interest, we still catch people off guard. But in those situations, it's important to do the right thing. Because sometimes bikers have a bad reputation, and in some instances, deservedly so. But a little act of kindness goes a long way. It can brighten someone's day, so never miss an opportunity to be kind to others. Until next week, guys, this is Kevin with MCrider, and we'll see you on the road. MCrider is supported by our friends on Patreon. To learn how to support MCrider and get access to the field guide, go to mcrider.com/support.